Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now in this video, we are going to draw the image that is visible on your screen. We are going to start from the centermost portion and then we are going to move outwards, and you will see that this particular drawing, it has the use of offset, then polar array, and then most of the circle commands are there. So without further delay, let's start drawing. Let's take a screenshot and start drawing alongside me. So we are going to start this particular drawing from basically center by using circle command. So type C and then enter and specify center point as 0, 0 and then press enter. The radius for this circle, innermost circle, we are going to take as 28. Now before proceeding further, the next thing that we need to do is we need to draw a line starting from this center, basically center of this circle, and all the way horizontally out of this particular object. Now we are provided with the distance, so we need to make sure that this line is of 35 unit length on left as well as on the right side. So to make it 35 on the right, we will have to type 70 and then press enter and click enter. Now what do we need here is we need to create an offset, because we need to create a parallel line above as well as below. So what do we need here is we are going to create offset of 11.5 units. Okay, so we need a gap of 23. So creating an offset of 11.5 on both sides will provide us the required distance between the lines. So that's it. Right click and enter, then join the portion by using line command. Right click and repeat, same for this one, and then just remove the non-required portion. Okay, so we can use trim for this one and for these two portions as well. So this is the innermost portion that we needed for this particular drawing. The next thing that we need to do is we need to start a line starting from the center of this circle at an angle of 30 degrees and at a distance of basically 219 is the diameter. So before drawing the circle, we are simply going to adjust the angle at 30 degree, press enter and draw a line of any length, but it should be long enough. Now the next thing is we need to draw two circles, one of diameter 120, another one of diameter 219. So 120 and then press enter, then right click, repeat using the same center, and this time it will be 219. Okay, now the line should be long enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use extend command to extend this line till the next boundary. Press enter. Now this is the center that we needed, due to which we were creating this 219 circle. So we have got the center. Now we need to draw two circles, one of diameter 40, another one of diameter 60. So select circle using center and diameter, specify this point as center, specify diameter as 40 units, right click, repeat, again we have the diameter, so specify the same center point. So I'm going to specify the same center, this is the center, and we have diameter, so D and enter, diameter will be 60 units and then press enter. So these two centers were needed. Now we need to create an offset of this particular line of distance 10 on both sides, because we need a gap of 20 units between the lines. So we are going to create the offset of 10 units. Now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to remove this particular line. So click on this line and click delete. After that, we are going to use trim command to remove the undesired portion. So let's remove these lines, this one, as well as this one, and this one, and this one. Now this circle, this basically is not of any use to us, but we need to place the dimensions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change its type. So let's use a dashed line for this particular circle. Now there are certain more sections that needs removal, so this portion and this portion. So I hope it's done. Yes. Now the next thing that we need here is basically this portion also, it needs to be removed. So type trim, enter, and remove this section and press enter. So by mistake in this drawing, what have I done is I should have I should the basically this particular circle should have been of diameter 219, but I have taken radius, I think. So let's check it. So select this one and click on quick properties, and you will see that instead of diameter we have taken radius as 219. So in order to correct this error, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, or I'm going to draw a line again starting from this particular point and till this center. Okay, now this circle, if this circle is of diameter 219, so we will be able to remove, or we will be able to move the portion of this particular circle. So select it, now go to quick properties and change its radius, basically diameter, to 219 and then press enter. So basically this was the exact position that was needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this particular portion. Okay, so select all of this and then click on move command, specify this point as the base point and move it till this particular location. Now you'll see that we have got the exact match. Now we can trim the non-required portion. So trimming will be a lot easier if we do this wisely. So let's delete them. So sometimes trim is more useful, sometimes delete is more useful. Now this is one section that was needed. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select all of this portion and let's create a polar array. Now specify this point as the center, and then the number of these objects needed was again 6. So that's by default, we don't need to change anything, and then click on close array. Now again we are going to remove some portions that we do not need. So let's click on trim, just remove these sections, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now regarding this circle, basically we can insert the circle after creating the hatch, or we can do one thing, we can shift this circle to a different layer. Okay, so shift it to def points and then we can make it disappear. So click on this icon and the circle will disappear. Now I'm going to move this cursor outward as well, and let's select certain values of radiuses or diameters. So let's use diameter, as we have used diameter in every single option here. So click on diameter, dim diameter, click on this outer circle, place it, dim diameter, click on this one, place it, repeat, then we need diameter for this one, right click and repeat, we need diameter for this one as well. After that, the next thing that we need is we need some linear dimensions. So this dimension is needed to us. So let's select these options, let's place it here, right click and repeat. Now this one is also needed, so just place it. So instead of, basically just take a look, we are not able to place this dimension in the aligned manner, so we'll have to use aligned here, dim align. Select this portion and this one and you will see that we are able to place it properly. So I hope all the dimensions are properly placed, except one, that one circle is still pending. So what we are going to do here is let's make the layer appear again and let's place another dimension using diameter and place it somewhere here. So the dimension text is very small, so the command that I'm going to use is dim style. So type dimsty, then click on modify, then go to text and increase this text height. So I'm going to use 5. Same with the arrows as well, use 5, click OK, and then click close. Now the dimension looks a little bit better now. After that, let's select all of these dimensions that are there, and then right click, select similar, then change their color. Let's select red color and shift them to depth points. Now we have shifted the layer of these dimensions. So if we'll make it appear now, disappear now, all the dimensions will disappear. Now this one is remaining because we haven't shifted its layer. So click on depth points and it will also disappear. Okay, then click close. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a hatch or gradient for this particular drawing. So pattern, gradient, click on any color that you want to insert and click here, and then click on close hatch creation. After that we can create another hatch if we want of any other gradient. Let's select red, white. Now this gradient pattern also you can change it, like just take a look, place it like this. But what is happening here, basically this gradient that we are placing, this is taking complete set as the as a single item. So that's why we are seeing that dark red color is in between and outwards it's white. So if you want to change its properties, just click on this one again and you can change it as well. Okay, now all of these patterns are there, so you can change its intensity, its look, everything. Okay, so let's select some different color schemes. So that's quite easy to adjust every single thing of this one. Now let's make our dimension appear. So click on this bulb icon and you will see that all the dimensions are appear now. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much and have a nice day. I hope you guys have learned something new. So let's meet in another video.